Hey, First Baptist family, Pastor Taylor here. Just wanted to say that we miss you guys so much. We cannot wait until the time comes where the Lord allows us to gather back again in His church here at First Baptist Covington so we can worship the Lord here presently, physically together. Cannot wait. We're praying for that moment to come. In the meantime, I wanted to give you guys just a brief update on our transition to our new payment processor and giving platform here at First Baptist Covington. We have shifted to Pushpay. Many of you have already gone online to the Pushpay portal on our website and have started giving gifts. And we thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for just being willing to go online and to click buttons and be able to find out how you can continually give to the work and mission of the gospel here at First Baptist Covington. Just a quick overview for those of you who may not have had a chance to go online yet. But if you go online to our homepage, firstbaptistcovington.com, this is our homepage, and you'll see here in the middle, it says Give Online. If you'll click that button, it will take you to our new landing page. This is our new portal in which we give to First Baptist Covington. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions from many of you about why would we make such a transition? Why did we need to move away from what we were doing previously and move to this new platform? So I wanted to answer a few of those questions today for you. First of all, we wanted to switch for safety purposes. Here at First Baptist Covington, whenever we do physically gather again, whenever that may be, we probably will not be passing plates for offering, just to be able to keep people safe and keep people non-exposed to other people. We're going to honor social distancing guidelines. We're following what the Georgia Baptist Convention has put out for its churches here in the state of Georgia from the CDC, what they recommend for us to do if we are to reopen anytime soon. So there will not be any physical plate passing. That you can still give by writing physical checks. We'll have a drop box here for you to drop those into. But everything that we've read here at First Baptist Covington says that we need to move more of our people to an online giving presence. So that is one of the main reasons that we wanted to switch here at First Baptist Covington, is because we needed to have something online that was really easy to use. Secondly, our new database that we're in the midst of really transitioning to over the course of this summer, we're moving away from ACS and moving toward a new database system called Church Community Builder. This new database partners with Pushpay to be able to deliver the best experience in one all-encompassing platform for the churches that use it. So as we've made the transition to Church Community Builder, we just thought it'd be wise to go ahead and partner with Pushpay as well as the merchant provider for that software. Third, if you've used the Pushpay software within our website, you've probably noticed this is really easy. It's easy to give. I can give in less than 30 seconds. We want that to be the case for everybody, for you as you continue to faithfully give. And as for new people that come to our church and they see what the Lord is doing here, we want them to be able to faithfully and easily give to the work and mission here at First Baptist Covington. We wanted to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to give to First Baptist. Fourth, we have now a text to give option. If you were watching online this past week, you saw a graphic come up on the screen after the offertory song that said, text this code word to this number and you could just give by texting. It makes it that easy now. We want to be able to make it as easy as possible for people to give. This text to give option is going to be extremely beneficial for us as we gather back together, that people can just pull out their phones during the offering time and text a quick number, and they can give that way within a number of seconds. And last but not least, the one that I'm most excited about, in partnering with Pushpay, it has allowed us to begin working with app developers to be able to create our very own church app that is personalized to our church. It's going to look First Baptist Covington-esque. It's going to have our colors, our logo. It's going to have our very DNA built into the app that you're going to be able to download onto your smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or a Google or Android device. You'll be able to download that app onto your phone. Something that I've learned as we've been kind of transitioning to these new softwares, trying to update our technology and things of that nature over the past several months, is that the average person from ages 15 to 65 spend about 5 hours a day on apps. It makes it pretty simple for us that we need to be able to be engaging with people in that way through our app. This app is in development right now, and it will be released here in the next 5 to 7 weeks is what we've been told from the developers, because they are continuously working on it right now to make it the very best that it can possibly be for us to be able then to give out to our church members and anyone who wants to download this app. We pray it's going to be able to connect people together. It's going to be able to allow you to give through the app. It's going to allow you to be able to register from your phone for certain events. It's going to allow you to be able to do everything within that app. We're really excited about it. We're excited for what the future holds as we move into these new partnerships with both Pushpay and Church Community Builder. So what's the really big goal that we had in mind as we made these transitions to this new software? Well, the biggest goal is that we want to be able to have people get connected to one another. We want people to have an easy time connecting to the church and to each other, and to be able to give and things of that nature that I just discussed. That's the big goal that we really want here, is that it would be easy for people that come in contact with the gospel being preached at First Baptist Covington, be able to connect with not only our church, but also our church online. We really want that. Secondly, even as the discipleship and outreach pastor, I'm constantly thinking about how I can continue to shape and mold our people more into the image of the Son. I want that to happen. One of the ways that I think about constantly our people being shaped and molded more into the image of the Son is through the 3 great commands that Jesus gave us in the scriptures. First, you have the Great Commission, that we should go and make disciples of all nations. Secondly, that the great command is that we should love the Lord our God with our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love our neighbor as ourselves. And third, one that many times we miss, but the great mandate that's found in Genesis 1:28, as he gave his creation, his humanity, Adam and Eve, he gave them stewardship over everything that he created, to rule and to reign as his vice regents. And part of that means that we have to shape and mold our disciples to be good stewards of what the Lord has given to us. And so we give back to him as he is the great giver of all things. Just a fun fact with some math that I was doing before even doing this video is that if we take our membership, roughly 800 active people, and we basically multiply that by the amount of the average income here in the area around us, and every person with that average income multiplied by just 10%, which is a tithe, our budget would double. Imagine what we could do with $1.5 million committed to the gospel in a budget cycle. Imagine what would happen here at First Baptist Covington if all of our members and all the people that wanting to join First Baptist at this time were to engage in growing themselves and not missing out on what the Lord would have them do simply by just being faithful in their giving. We are ultimately very thankful for our church and how generous our church is. So thank you so much, and thank you for your patience and for your grace as we've transitioned to this new software in this time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at the church or to our church office administrators so we can help you become more shaped as a disciple of Christ. Thank you so much. We miss you and we love you, and we can't wait to see you again.